Hello, welcome to Verbal Nonsense. Today we're talking about 100-year-old grandma, 100-year-old grandma from North Carolina. I don't know, she had a weird bucket list request. Take it away.
All right. Well, North Carolina police arrested a 100-year-old woman at her nursing home Thursday. She was able to cross off going to jail from her bucket list.
Granny and the Slammer.
Ruth Bryant was having a celebration for her 100th birthday when police arrived at the Cambridge Hills Assisted Living Center. As her friends and family gathered, a Person County deputy approached with handcuffs and asked, "Are you Miss Bryant? It all depends on what you want," she yelled. He said, "Here's what I want. I want you." And the officer who said she was wanted on indecent exposure were in on the gag. They handcuffed her to her walker, placed her in the patrol car. Pretending to put up a fight, she playfully kicked at the officers.
That's great. Indecent exposure. You know, it says the granddaughter and stuff. There was family there who didn't know what was going on. I mean, at this point, I'm pretty sure I would almost, I don't know. You know, it's like the movies. The cops come up. They're actually like strippers or something. You know, it's like, oh, what's happening here? Oh, they're actually arresting grandma. Okay, whew. You know, don't want any craziness going on at the nursing home.
Apparently, they even put her in a cell, and then she received her orange jumpsuit printed with Person County jail on it. And she said, "I'm in the jailhouse now. I finally got here," before hugging the chief jailer and returning to her assisted living center, where residents, family, and friends were waiting to cut the cake. So apparently, she did all this while they were just all chilling and waiting for her to come back.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. What did she say? She said, yeah, no, they said, didn't know what was happening. They didn't realize they'd go this far either, though. She was excited. She said she's finally in jail. She's like, I finally got here. 100 years old, couldn't go to jail.
Was she really trying, though? I mean, what has she done?
Yeah, probably not. Probably not actually trying. But it was a great gag. That's a weird thing to have on your bucket list, though.
Yeah. That is a weird thing.
It's an odd bucket list thing.
Well, I'm sure everybody's had something weird on theirs. You got anything weird on your bucket list, Todd?
Nothing I'd like to mention here.
That's a good way to go.
Yeah.
I want to take the same route.
Yeah, no, nothing I'd like to talk about.
No, a lot of people are always like, "Oh, I'd like to go skydiving," and I'm like, "No, not me."
No. They have instructors for skydivers. There's no instructions for the places I want to go. I'll boldly go, you know.
As a person who doesn't like heights, I'm actually okay with getting on planes. Planes don't bother me. Jumping out of the plane, now that's a different story.
See, I'm actually afraid of what I've like to call dangerous heights. When I was ironworking, I always had problems of getting to, in between a certain amount of feet. And it was basically 35 to 75 feet. I always was really scared. You get above that, and I had no problems because I pretty much knew I probably wasn't going to live through that. To me, those are like safe heights. Those are not the ones that you're going to be pooping in a bag, living in a wheelchair, somebody changing your diaper. Those are the heights that don't bother me. But like the unsafe heights is what I consider them as, are the ones that are like falling from this height will, and there's people who die from falling off step ladders. I'm not saying that any heights are actually safe, but to me, like, not having complete life-shattering, life-ending heights bother me less than life-altering heights. Yeah, so.
It's funny. I don't know where heights started to bother me. When I was a kid, I would climb trees. I would climb really high things, and it never bothered me. Now it's like I can go up a ladder to fix something on my roof, and it bothers me.
Well, yeah,
Like,
I mean, you fall off of that, you break your spine, you do all kinds of weird stuff. That's the unsafe heights that I'm talking about. That's where that my fear level is at. I get few feet off the ground. Especially ladders. I hate ladders.
I
But
despise them.
yeah, ladders suck.
One
But
time I was working with somebody, helping them get their basically load their hay into a truck. They had purchased a bunch of hay, and all we had to do is go to the field, load up their truck, and then get the hell out.
yeah,
Now, this was a big flatbed truck with a big trailer, and we stacked them all in there. And then afterwards, they were throwing ropes over, and I was the youngest one there. And they're like, "Hey, can you climb up there and throw?" And I'm like, ugh.
that was it, huh?
And I did. I went up there. I climbed up top and helped them put the ropes over and tie it on there. But I was not a fan of
Not a
being up
fan of
there.
it. That's crazy. Holy moly! I don't know. I'd be interested in
But
hearing about other people's bucket lists. What else they've got going on that? Have you
most
ever?
of my bucket list contains of traveling, actually,
Oh,
going to places I've never been.
yeah. There's too many of those. There's too many places I haven't been. I don't know.
Indeed.
I've been around enough of America to realize that I've seen all I really want to see as far as America goes. Um,
There's a few places I haven't been that I'd like to visit at least a little bit. Like I would like to see the Grand Canyon in person.
Major disappointment.
Well, maybe for you. I enjoyed those kind of things.
I also enjoy those kinds of things, and I'm telling
And it
you,
was
it
that
looks like a
disappointing,
freaking hole in the ground. It looks better on a calendar. I did get that sense of vertigo standing there, but it was like not. It wasn't the picturesque moment I thought.
I'm told the picturesque moments you gotta hit it at the right side of the day. Like I'm told, sunrises and sunsets there are amazing.
Yeah. Okay.
But I'd also like to go visit Niagara Falls.
Thought you lived right over there one time.
Hmm.
You were close enough.
Yeah, I don't know. It was-
I don't know. Well, I was working on the East Coast. I grew up California, so I saw the sun set on the ocean all the time. I went over to the East Coast, watched the sun rise, and sunsets are nicer. That's all I gotta say about that.
Fair enough.
So far, like things I always wanted to see through my life, I've realized that they are not as cool as I pictured them to be. And so it's like a bucket list is essentially a list of disappointments I want to cross off. It's like, so far that's what that is. So, no, I really, I don't know. I just enjoy it. Just enjoy the life. I mean, I live in the show me state. Why
Ooh.
do I need a bucket list?
Uh,
Yeah, just show me. So, anyway, if you have a bucket list or if you have a grandma who was arrested, check it out in the comment section if you like what we were talking about. Like and share. That'd be cool. Subscribe if you think you'd like more of this content. If you want to get a hold of us anywhere else, social media links are in the description.
and subscribe even if you don't like what we were talking about.
Oh, dang. Stealing one from my playbook.
Yeah, you didn't
And
say it. I felt like you needed to beat it.
it's like breaking tradition. Well, I think that's all the time we have for this today.
Apparently, I derailed Todd.
Derailed me. I'm done. We're done. Appreciate you.
Thanks for watching.